Hey friends, how are you all doing today? I'm going to paint a little 6" by 6" by 6" canvas panel. I'm going to paint poppies for fun. I've sold a bunch of little paintings lately, which I'm really grateful for, and I thought you guys might like to tag along. Okay, let's have some fun. Okay, so this is a 6" by 6" canvas panel from Michaels. They're really inexpensive. It depends on the size. In my mind, I think they run like $1 a piece. They could be a little more in the bigger sizes. I don't quite remember. Let's write the word love on it. Is that showing? It's not as dark as I thought. It's a watercolor pencil from Michaels. I suppose you might want to see. I think the only thing I've used him for is this. That's not true. I actually was using him a little bit for when I was teaching in-person watercolor classes, and I can't remember if I even liked him. It's been too long. Too much time has passed. But I like him for this. I'm going to mix. I think I'm just going to do a cerulean blue hue background and maybe put just a little red in it. Maybe we'll pull it out. It's going to make a little purple actually. Or probably kind of a gray purple. Quinacridone would make a brighter purple, I believe, with the cerulean blue. It's been a while since I've done that too. You'd want to test it out. Actually, I kind of like that, I think. And then I have, for my other colors, I'll wipe off my palette knife brush here so it doesn't get, it needs cleaning. I need to take some alcohol to it and clean it. It's from Blick Art Materials. I've worn off the name and everything. I've got Cad Red Medium Hue, Cad Free Yellow Medium. I think this one's Cad Free too when it says the hue. Oh, this is just Cad Red Medium. This might have cadmium in it. And what else have I got? Titanium White. I might put out a little black. We'll just see. But I was thinking that this blue, we'll see what it does as long as I'm talking about it. See if it makes a good green. Oh, yeah, that's going to make a good green. We're going to paint poppies. I like poppies because they're easy. I think they're easy to paint. Oh, you know, I've got a little, I call it messy poppy painting that you guys might like. I paint it with a palette knife. And one thing nice about doing that is it's really hard to control, so then you don't worry too much about how much you like your flowers. I think it really helps take the pressure off. I'll link that in this video description. Okay, so let's take, I'm trying to peek around. Maybe I'll just take a bigger brush. Oh, sorry guys, I just pulled something off. This is a 3/4 inch flat brush from Royal and Langnickel. It's their Zen line, 19 millimeters. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Can we keep this all in? Maybe if I do that. Okay, because I kind of want to pick this up. Well, that's just kind of a pretty, I've been doing some aqua skies in the last couple of videos, so I thought it'd be fun just to go do a blue. Just a pretty muted blue. Doesn't even look purple, at least not to me. Okay guys, I'm going to time lapse a little bit, and then this will be pretty much a real-time video, but I'll speed parts of it up. So I just mixed some puddles of color. I've got almost like a crayon box here. I mixed some orange. It actually is a pretty orange with the cad yellow light, or cadmium-free yellow medium. It's actually a little lighter than the cad yellow in the basics, and I don't know if that's just an oops. I don't know if you can see that. Here, I'll put it. I've got it sealed. I can't put a little out. Well, gosh, I could cut it, couldn't I? I'm just trying to not waste too much time. Keep it moving for you guys. And it would be kind of a little bit of a struggle to get it out. There, that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's put a little. Yeah, that has a little more red in it, or this has a little more white in it or something. I tend to like this one better, but in this case, that's a really pretty orange. And then I made a dark red with just adding a little bit of the straight cerulean blue to it. Made some greens. That has more red in it, a little more blue in it. And then I took some of the orange and added black and made a brown. I think I added some red too. That's in the time lapse. You can always slow that down. And then I'm just thinking, this one I thought would be a nice big one up here. And then I kind of want a big, not open, or maybe just a little bit opened poppy looking this way. I like to, so this one looks in this way. This one is actually looking straight up, but this one looks kind of in towards the middle, and this looks down. So I think that's a pretty good start before I put in the grasses. Oh, and I painted it blue, darker blue down here, because I thought, well, that'll just help me with the grass. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do zigzaggy grasses, or maybe we'll just kind of do, I don't know what we'll do. I might need more greens. Maybe we'll just do some fat grasses. I don't know. I tend to end up, I like the zigzaggy in the brush. It's fun to flip the brush, do that kind of grass. I'm going to use a number 12 Royal and Lang nickel for the grass. And I'll pop in when, in a bit when stuff occurs to me. Hey, so what I'm thinking here is I'm putting down some white, so I'll have bright reds against that blue background. Should work, because reds are fairly transparent. And then I wasn't crazy about how fat my grasses are with this brush, so then I switched to this brush, which is like a little 1/4-inch craft brush from Michaels. It says number 6, but it was like a little too mushy, or I just couldn't, even when I added water, I wasn't real happy. So then I was going to switch to this one, but I didn't actually do it yet. So that's what I'm thinking so far. It's starting to come together. I put down some browns and some reds for dirt. I may end up covering it all up, but hopefully I'll let a little bit of it peek through. And I'm gonna want some grasses over these, and I think we'll put in some bees. I just wanted to pop in and let you know what I was thinking. Hey friends, I had a thought. So, I'm going to clean out my brush here. This yellow, I wonder if it's in a mislabeled tube, definitely has some white in it because it's not, the orange isn't transparent. When I mix red and yellow with this yellow, I don't think it has anything to do with the heavy body of the basics. I just think there's some white in here, even though it says S3. Yeah, it says opaque. This one is probably semi-opaque. I should look up their symbols since it's a half. Yep, semi-opaque. So, you know, I needed to read the labels. If I want, because sometimes it's nice just to glaze some yellow over the red. It's really not a huge problem. It's just not behaving the way the way I anticipated. So I just thought I'd let you know. And it does look lighter to me, so I think that confirms it. So I mean, Liquitex makes different yellows. So it's not like they made a mistake. I just wasn't reading and checking it out. Okay, I'm gonna go back to playing with this. I'm gonna put a bee here. And I think I'm gonna put a bee down here. Sorry, I'm getting dry. I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, I'm done. I keep playing with it. I'm gonna stop because I don't think I'm making it any better. That's one reason why I stop. I may look at it tomorrow and make a couple little changes. But it's really cute. I like it. I kept switching brushes because I couldn't decide what I liked for the grass. I don't think it was the brushes. I think it's the artist. I think I mentioned this one already. It's a number 12, Royal Langnickel. So there's Zen line. This is a number 1 round, Simply Simmons. It's really hot in my studio. This is, I don't know, some sort of liner brush from Royal and Langnickel. It's a real little one. Hear me if I hold it over the white. So my sun's coming from up over here. It's really hot. I've taken off my jacket. I've got a fan blowing. You might be able to hear it. And although it's not blowing on my paint, it's like it's like summer mode. And my paints are drying out much quicker than I'm used to, which is interesting. I think it just depends. It just depends on the weather and what kind of fans you have running. So I put out a little matte medium, which I really like, and especially since things are drying fast. It doesn't dry as fast as water, and so then I glazed with a little red, I glazed with a little yellow, and I think the poppies look really yummy. They're really bright. I glazed the bee wings. Here, we'll take a little tour so you can get a closer look. I like the center of that big poppy. I used some of the blues. I think that's really pretty. I like that there's a big chunky bud. I played with the stem, trying to get the shadow right. I think I like that. And I like how loose it is. Oh, and I've been doing this more lately. I like when I have weeds and grasses going over the flowers. I think that just gives it a little more depth. I really don't have the dark to light that I thought I had when I painted it. And then tomorrow, I don't know if you can see a little bit of my white chalk pastel line, but I'll wash that off tomorrow when it's good and dry. Oops, so I kind of need to go back to my tour here. Just a little fat bee. I ended up putting some of the dark blue-gray in here. I like that. Left a little red. I pretty much ended up covering up my dirt. I ended up going more with the sweep. I call them sweepy grasses. Here, I'll hold it for a screenshot in case you want one. I'll link other poppy videos in this video description. I have at least one poppy traceable I can think of right now off the bat that I think you might like, especially if you like the traceables. Well, I appreciate you tagging along with me. That's so fun. It's so fun for me to share my art journey with you, and I really love you sharing your art journey with me in the Facebook group. The link is in this video's description. Really appreciate all the likes, comments, and shares, the subscribes. It just means the world to me. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.